on the show for many years, someone I've known for many years, and I hold him in high regard. He's one of my peers, and if you know anything about thought leadership, you always know that the greatest compliment is the compliment of your peers. I have Tom Davidow of Thomas D. Davidow and Associates in studio. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Jeff. How you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Very well.
Well, for those in our listening audience, unlike me, who don't know Tom Davidow, can you tell everybody what you do?
I work with families whenever they gather around either a business or wealth, or there's a financial situation involved, and when you put money together with a family, frequently the issues of the family dynamics will play themselves out around the issues of money or within the business, etc. So I help the family understand the dynamic and understand where their communication is breaking down, so that they can get the family dynamic out of their business making decisions.
Now, do you do that in the business context, or sometimes also outside of the business context, because assets can exist outside of a business?
Yes. You mean like it's
an estate?
An estate. It can be a foundation. It can be a family office. In addition to the family business.
So, you know, people don't understand family business consultants, and so, how do you see yourself as being different from other family business consultants?
Well, two things. One, similar to yourself, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have started 3 businesses, the last of which is the business of consulting to families and family businesses. And the other area that I think separates myself out is my background in training, and then I frequently get called into, I'll call them crisis situations, where the family is heading about 90 miles an hour off the cliff, and sometimes frequently heading into litigation, which is a disaster for everybody. And I can get called in those situations and figure out what the pressure points are and take the pressure out of the family and hopefully stop their momentum to this self-destructive kind of situation, and have them begin to talk to each other and figure out something that's significantly more rational.
Are you surprised that more families don't use, let's say, the process that you're recommending right now? Because litigation is a very destructive and expensive process.
Well, I'm troubled but not necessarily surprised. I think it's very difficult for families, when the emotions start to percolate, for them to begin to manage those emotions, if you will, and grab control of those emotions and steer themselves away from that emotion and start to think about more rational things. When a family members have expectations of other family members, and there are values that are unwritten but unspoken but understood, and when those values are broken by another family member, the disappointment, if you will, and the rage sometimes can be dramatic.
There's nothing like